What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right, so this is something that I saw yesterday. I saw other people talking about this. I didn't get a chance to speak on this last night, but I wanted to touch on this. And this is something that we all saw coming. Um, this was going to be inevitable. When you look at the disparity between the level of play that Bronny has displayed versus the amount of media coverage he's getting. I mean, you can even make arguments that the media coverage he's getting for every little single play is even more as far as saturation than what they report with LeBron. I mean, it's nauseating. And so for if you're a basketball player and you feel like, especially if you're a teammate of his, and you feel like you're better than him, I mean, you already know the politics of the league. You can be busting some guy's ass in practice, but if the politics plays into this guy being a starter and him making more money than you, that's going to happen. Oftentimes it's about the name on the back of their jersey and the perceived perception of that player rather than the reality. And according to reports, it's been reported widely, there are many Laker players who are extremely frustrated with the star treatment and preferential treatment that Bronny James is receiving. So according to reports, the hype surrounding Lakers rookie Bronny James in the 2024 NBA Summer League has left his teammates very frustrated. Bronny selected 55th overall in the 2024 NBA Draft, averages 4 points on atrocious 22.6% from the field, and 0 for 15 from the three-point line in his first 4 games. Despite these struggles, the son of Lakers superstar LeBron James still generated a tremendous amount of buzz, more buzz than anybody by far, even overshadowing the top picks in the 2024 NBA Draft. Quote, according to a report, the attention he attracted was very frustrating for the players to see, and his alleged star treatment caused friction among the team, which went 0 for 5 to start the tournament. That kind of tension didn't help the group of players to build chemistry. And you could feel that there was no unity between this group of guys, as Bronny was the main guy, and the others felt like didn't feel like it wasn't right, that he deserved that. And also, many people talked about how J.J. Redick, the guy who doesn't deserve to be a coach of the Lakers, in my opinion, referred to Bronny James as test case number 1 for their new player development, and he got the second most minutes out of everybody, with the exception being first-round selection Dalton Knecht. But the attention around Bronny created friction and alienated his teammates. One anonymous Laker told the media, quote, "I mean, he was treated as someone apart, not like all of us, and that is very annoying as we didn't feel any chemistry in this group of players. I ended up being very frustrated because I was never put in the best situation or even put in some plays or game plans because they wanted Bronny to show his skills and shine. If you talk to any other player that was part of the roster of the California Classic in the Summer League, most of them would tell you the same thing." Look, man. Like I said, I had mixed feelings about this. Just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I didn't play basketball. I don't have a voice to be saying a lot of stuff, man. But I'm just on here giving my opinion. So at the end of the day, it's just my opinion. I never played basketball. I never um, participated in anything more than at the high school level. But I can't get mad at a father wanting to put his son or help his son be in the best situation. I can't get mad at that. Um, but what I can get mad at is LeBron James is a very selfish human being, a thoughtless and somewhat cruel individual. Because while he should always have, his son, he should always consider his son being put in a situation that will be most successful for him. I get all of that. But you remember the Lakers. This isn't an individual sport. This is a team sport. It's one thing to kowtow to you. You're one of the greatest players in the history of the NBA. Some people think you're top 3, top 2. I don't know. But having said all of that, he's one of the great players ever. Bronny James is a guy that, to be quite honest with you, is G League material. And you have guys who are looking at all the attention this guy's getting. Guaranteed contract, guaranteed money and all that. And they may feel like on some level he doesn't earn it. He didn't earn it. A lot of these dudes are probably going up against him in practice and kicking his ass. But they'll never get any praise for that because of the fact that their last name isn't James. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's very, very frustrating to see a dude that obviously doesn't even deserve this type of attention getting all this attention. And it's just look, man, like at the end of the day, it's stupid. Like, be honest with you, man, he doesn't deserve to be in it. I'm sorry. It's good that he's looking out for his son, but he doesn't deserve to be in the NBA. Not right now. Yeah, he sucks. He's not that good, man. And and like I said, in this situation, I blame LeBron James. I blame the La Mafia. I blame the La Media. They're going to help to make Bronny perhaps one of the most hated players in the NBA. And at the end of the day, give me 1 second. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I blame LeBron James and everybody just said for this, man, because they put him in this situation. I knew this was coming. I knew there was going to be resentment. And, you know what I'm saying? It's going to hurt team chemistry. Now, I believe the plan is for LeBron to have this father-son moment on opening day. And then, after that, they plan to put him in the G League. I guess, you know what I'm saying? So if that's the case, to a certain extent, cool. Okay. But it has to be frustrating, man, to be out there trying to prove that you belong in the league. You're looking to your coach, he's not playing you, and you're nervous. You're nervous because the Lakers get talked about more than any other team, and all it takes is a little bit of bad press from the La Media about you and your game, and you just happen to have an off night, and you don't get excuses like LeBron's son does. You don't get excuses. If you don't shoot well, they're not looking at your defense. They're looking at your offense because people profess to look at Bron's defense, but it's just an excuse. So you know what I'm saying? Like, these guys got a lot at stake here. So at the end of the day, yeah, for the rookies, I feel for them. Now, for these more established players, any of them complaining and chirping and barking about it, well, if you are an established player in the Lakers, you had a chance to leave and you resign, well, that's your fault because you know what it's like playing with LeBron James. You know what was the deal. Everybody knew Bronny was coming to the Lakers eventually. We've been knowing this for like 2 or 3 years now, especially the last 2 years. So if you chose to resign with this team, well, that's your motherfucking fault. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Everybody been warning you, at least people online, social media, the people who really tell the truth. We've been warning you for a while that staying with the Lakers is going to ruin your trade value. It's going to stagnate your career. Look at all these players that left the Lakers and their careers are thriving elsewhere. But guys go to LA and their careers just stymie. Look what happened to what's it called just now? Who just went to the Mavericks? What's his name? Spencer Dinwiddie. Spencer Dinwiddie was playing very well before he came to LA, and the guy that's supposed to make everyone better, he was struggling. Now he's gonna go back to a team where he was just averaging a couple of years ago 17 points a game. He come to LA, he averaging probably like 3 or 4 points a game. But he's supposed to make everybody around him better. Yeah, right. Anyway, that's all I got to say about this one. I'll tell you guys think.